Welcome back, class. How are you all? I believe everybody is fine. Now, today's lesson is basically comprehension. The text, the procedure, and the hints as to how to go about comprehension whenever you come across a passage. So, as students, I believe we're going to be able to capture all that there is. First of all, we need to look at the text. Comprehension simply means what? Comprehension simply means understanding. This is the only session that brings under one umbrella almost all aspects of the English language. This session again aims at testing, among other things, the student's understanding of a given passage or topic. Now, before we be able to do this, let us look at skills that goes with it. Number one, ability to make references based on the content of passage. You should be able to make reference on what you are giving. Two, the ability to provide suitable words in place of other given words. That is when we're looking at synonyms and antonyms. Then the ability to recognize and respond to the use of English expressions which convey feelings different from their literal meanings. At times you can be asked a question that needs a different meaning, and there's the need for you to be able to make inference. You look at the passage, you look at the sentence, and then you should be able to derive an understanding out of it. Let's look at the ability to recognize given figures of speech, just like what we have in literature, and to identify and label basic grammatical functions of chosen words, example phrases and clauses as used in a passage. To succeed as students, there is the need to have enough vocabulary to help you understand exactly what a passage is all about. Understanding the passage will help students to answer the questions correctly. The procedure. To do well in dealing with comprehension questions, students need to observe these steps. Read the passage carefully and quickly to get what it is all about. Read the question that follow it. Read the passage all over again, this time jotting down points that will help you to answer the questions. Then the next one says, now write out your answers in clear, correct English language. Read over your answers to ensure that there are no mistakes. In the process of answering comprehension questions, students are advised to obey the instructions to the letter. For example, if you are told to give a one-word answer, do not give more than one word. If a question demands that you write sentences, do not write phrases or clauses. Be very conscious of time so that you do not use more than the time allotted to this section. Avoid rush work. Never give two answers at a position where one is demanded. When replacing a given word in a passage, test your equivalent in the passage to see if the original meaning of the passage or sentence has been retained. In other words, when you are given a particular word to find a synonym, ensure that the word you are going to select out there should be a perfect replacement. Ensure that the equivalent is the exact equivalent. Finally, make sure that you understand what precisely the passage is all about and what you are required to do. As students, let's begin to look at recall questions based on the topic democracy. Read the entire passage in the Senko Easy Learning Book 3 from page 80 through to page 81 respectively. Now, here are the questions. Number one, how does Abraham Lincoln define democracy? 2. What is Aristotle's definition of democracy? 3. Lasky defines democracy as what? 4. A form of government in which majority will prevail. Who defines this? Who defines democracy this way? 5. Name one type of democratic system. 6. Who first practiced true democracy? 7. Another name for true democracy is what? 8. What other name do we have for indirect democracy? And 9. Name one country where democracy is practiced at the moment. So, as students, I believe we can try our hands on the questions that have been given, and that will help us. So, till I come to your way again next week, I'll say bye bye.